Now that we have the camera on, I'll say Happy Thanksgiving again. It's good to see everybody. And true to the theme of the holiday, we'll do a kind of a gratitude practice today, but maybe a slightly different flavor than what you're familiar with or what you've done before. And it'll be a little bit of an experiment. I only have so much of a plan, as you know. I don't tend to come with a fully baked plan, so we get to see how the rest bakes together. And we get to check the oven a few times to make sure that nothing too horrible has happened. All right. So we'll start the way that we so often start. Just getting yourself comfortable in a meditation posture. And comfort is a good one for today. Comfort is a good word. So maybe for today that means you really are laying down or reclining, or maybe there's a blanket within reach. I just saw that there's one within reach for me. Just really doing something nice for yourself to let your body know that you've got its back, that you're here for it, that you're here with it. You're in this together. And just being curious. How am I sitting right now? What's holding me up? What can I release into a little bit more? What would be nice for my body right now? What would be so nice for my body right now? And I'll read something and take a moment to get on my soapbox as we're starting practice. And as I'm doing that, you can just continue to attend to your body and see what else you can let go of. See what you might not have considered. Is your face trying to hold itself up? It doesn't need to. Is your scalp trying to hold itself up? Maybe that can get let go of. What about your tongue? What about this or that part of one small muscle? Just continuing on this way, inside and outside of the body. So we're really, in this practice, leaning into a sense of well-being, peace, ease, collectedness. And sometimes we are collecting ourselves. Sometimes that's our orientation. Let me put in the effort to collect myself from all of the different places that I might be right now, or that I've been today, or that I'm already trying to go tomorrow. So collecting. But we can think of this collectedness that can emerge in meditation practice. We can think of it in a different way also. We can just think of collectedness like a condensation. Like I'm just going to sit here and I will collect. I will become collected. Little pieces of myself will come together and settle. 2,500 years ago, the figure who we now know of as the historical Buddha, said to some of his students, just as the river flows towards the ocean, slopes towards the ocean, inclines towards the ocean, so too, a meditator who cultivates and develops this sense of well-being and peace and ease, who cultivates and develops this collectedness, flows and slopes and inclines towards greater and greater freedom and ease in their life. So by inclining ourselves towards collectedness, allowing ourselves to collect, we actually become more and more free with time, with patience. I'd like to invite everybody, to the extent that it's comfortable, to breathe in and out of your heart. Breathing as if every single inhale comes from the outer extremities of your body, your fingertips, your toes, top of your head, everywhere from the outside of your body, moving towards your heart being the center. And on the exhale, that it flows back out to the extremities. And this breathing doesn't need to be stressful. It can be very, very small, subtle breaths if that's what's comfortable. If big, deep breaths are feeling good, that's just fine too. Just listening to what would feel nice right now. If barely breathing at all feels nice, then that's what you can be doing right now. Seeing if you can have this sense of breathing in to collect a kind of warmth and energy in your heart, and breathing out to circulate that and send that throughout the body. So this is simple, not necessarily easy all the time, but simple, just breathing from the extremities to this center piece, this heart, and back out to the extremities, one breath after the next. There's no specific length of breath, only the one that feels best to you. There's no specific way you need to be feeling, only what feels honest and authentic right now. And there's nothing wrong with the fact that you probably have a lot of thought activity happening right now too. doing your best to keep your mind and your heart, which is the center of this circulatory system that we're breathing to move. When you get tied up with thoughts, just relax into it, let it go, keep doing the breathing. It's actually not that important what your mind is doing right now. Just for the time we're practicing, you can set that as a lower priority. So that means if you're having a lot of thoughts, no problem. Secondary to what we're doing. If you're not having a lot of thoughts, also fine. There's nothing good or bad about that. If some thoughts feel particularly sticky, you can let this warmth that we're breathing in, this circulation, just wash over these thoughts. Not wash away, not wash through or dissolve, just wash over. Actually letting them be included in the circulation if they're feeling sticky. There's no shame or downside to thought activity. Just letting your warmth and heart flow wash over it too. Just the same as everything else. And keep letting go. Keep letting go. And keep checking in. What kind of breathing would really feel good for me right now? This is our foundation of this practice. We can always just come back to doing this. We can even let go of this and just float for a while. But using this as a foundation, as a solid base. In fact, not even leaving this behind as we add in another layer. Calling to mind something that makes your heart warm, something that you feel supports you or that you can appreciate greatly, easily, without hesitation. Something that almost can't help but make you smile. Feeling the impact this has on your breathing body and including this in what you're breathing and circulating around. You may choose to engage with it with words or imagining that you can embrace this thing that's warming you, healing you, helping you. Words that are coming to mind for me. Thank you for warming me. Thank you for bringing sweetness into my life. You might use these words or other words that feel better for you. And to the extent that you can, just feeling this sweetness, feeling this warmth, breathing with it. And perhaps another thing that brings warmth or sweetness or is supporting you. Letting yourself just bask in this, appreciate it for a moment. Thank you for bringing warmth and sweetness into my heart. Thank you for brightening my life. And another thing, or person, or place, or activity, whatever it is. Allowing these to circulate and move through your body, to express themselves and be appreciated through your living experience. And pausing at any moment to just sit there with any sweet, warm feelings. This is appreciation of appreciation itself. It's good to feel good. And perhaps it's not feeling so good right now. That's also a possibility. In a way, your experience is, in that case, designating for you what wants to be appreciated. And what wants to be appreciated sometimes is not feeling good. How can it be appreciated? Just by attending to it without trying to change it. Truly without trying to change it. Which requires a certain calm, a certain resignation, and a certain flowing with what's uncomfortable. If this is your experience, breathing this discomfort and allowing it to circulate through the body gently, allowing your body to know what this is and to heal it on its own. And then bringing in something that's without losing this warmth and without losing this circulation through the heart. Bringing in something that's not feeling so good right now. And allowing it to just sit in the middle of this warmth. This might require a little bit of a balancing act, a little experimentation. Just enough awareness of this difficulty that it can coexist, commingle with the warmth that we've been bathing in. You may choose to speak to this difficulty too. Something like, I don't yet know. I don't yet know how you're helping me. I don't yet know what you're showing me. I don't yet know why I'm grateful for you. This can be done with an emotion that you're struggling with. I don't yet know why I'm grateful for this anger. I don't yet know what this anger is showing me. It can be done for a disease. I don't yet know what this diabetes is showing me. I don't yet know how this diabetes is helping me. It can be done with people, with injuries, or situations that are difficult. And you may notice your response and some aversion to even considering such a thing. If it feels overwhelming, just backing off and moving back to sweeter breathing, letting go of some of the struggle for a little bit, bringing back in some of these things that do bring sweetness and warmth. And in a moment that feels ripe, and maybe that's not today, you can dip your toe back into, I don't yet know how you're helping me. I don't yet know why I'm grateful to you. So I'm not grateful yet. I don't yet know. And is there a sweetness, an openness that can exist in I don't yet know? Rumi says in the guest house that these sorrows may be preparing you for some new delight. I don't yet know what new delight is coming. But I'm grateful for tomorrow. Tomorrow is also these struggles. Even present moment uncomfortable feelings. I don't yet know how you're helping me. Just allowing them to sit in the warmth of your experience, sit in the sweetness that you feel elsewhere in your life for just a few more moments. I don't yet know what I will become. And then letting go of even that, just allowing yourself to relax. Offering yourself a few moments. Offering your mind a reprieve from trying to do anything. Just as the river flows towards the ocean, slopes towards the ocean, inclines towards the ocean, so too a meditator who cultivates and develops this collectedness, this ease, this well-being, flows, slopes, and inclines towards greater and greater freedom. as you are ready, completely on your own time, you can start to draw your practice to a close. Perhaps starting with some small movements and then some deeper breaths, maybe some stretches. And perhaps before you're done, just take a moment to reflect on where you've been in the practice today. Coming back as you're ready.